MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Anibal Sanchez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here this evening.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe, as he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier with a great shot. Got him! That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. called strike at the letters, 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Peterson takes his lead at third with one away. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin it in.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 0-1 offering. Line drive base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Corey Seager.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Sanchez readying the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. LA's on top 2-0. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Julio Urias gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And now pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Muncy has it. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
He's set, and the pitch. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Juan
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Turner on third with 2 out. One and one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out for short. Seager is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting none.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now batting, Julio Urias. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning start. Started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. So 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Well, he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Striding in, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Eaton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turner is off of first with 2 away. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Hit in the air to left field. Soto on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, Victor Robles. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To 2-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Anibal Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a look over to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 3 here in game number 5. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, and he fights it out the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Julio Urias.
Now to the plate, Julio Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's popped up. Soto moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And now a pitch on the way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Zimmerman playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Urias is there. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this one bounds around against the wall. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
In now, Justin Turner, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Robles is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Count, the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
On its way is pitch number 75. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Three-two pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the first base.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Tony Sipp, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Into the box, Max Muncy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bellinger, a runner at second with 1 away. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looks to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Corey Seager. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Washington.
And now for Washington, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Mm. 2-0. The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he misses there. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Yan Gomes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Matt Grace takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 33, Matt Grace.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes last time up. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson hops this one up. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. A.J. Pollard will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 11, A.J.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 8.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki has it. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike.
Bellinger.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nats 1. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ferguson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Joe Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Soto on at first, nobody out. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. But that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 5. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Hollow is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
So digging in now, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top 6-3. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Please.
Coda Glover has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
30, Coda Glover.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
David Freese will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
David Freese.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. David Freese goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Jock Peterson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's
Now
having
batting.
a big series in
Number
the
8.
postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Floro
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
Los
half of the
Angeles.
8th.
Number 51, Dylan.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading up for Washington, the shortstop, Trey
First delivery to him on the way.
Turner.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He swings and grounds it to short. Seager over to his left, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hard ground ball to third, loved by Turner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Justin Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Justin Miller.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Justin Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals 3. Kenley Jansen is the man called
now
on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Striding in to start the ninth, Juan Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hops this one up. Turner into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The pitcher, number 28,
And now Kurt Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Fouled off. Last strike now for the Nats. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Dodgers have taken a 3-2 series lead. Julio Urias is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.